I chose Oneonta and the Cooperstown Graduate Program for my master's degree because I looked into it and I did a bunch of research, and it really seemed like one of the most well-respected programs available in the country.
Well, CGP, I think, really is eye-opening. It pushes students to think creatively about how museums can make a difference in American culture and in global culture. Some of that's through science, it's through history, it's by looking at things, and it's about figuring out how to best engage visitors of all ages through museum collections.
I was also really drawn to the hands-on curriculum and the close relationships I could have with faculty because of the size of the program. Each cohort is only about 25 students. So you're really close with your cohort members and you're really close with your faculty, and both of those things really appealed to me.
Big thing for me is personally, I love sports, so the Baseball Hall of Fame being right next door isn't a bad thing there, and also the view up there is great. It's a really beautiful place to walk around, drive around. The lake is right by the school.
I think that's one of the great things about this program is there are graduates, alumni all over the country. So depending on what type of museum you want to go to, you automatically have a network of colleagues once you go through the programs. So really my education, my connection to CGP has not stopped. If anything, it's actually grown as I've grown professionally.
CGP does this awesome thing where they require all the students to do a summer internship from first years to second years. I reached out to Chris Dobbs because he was a CGP alum, and then he put me in touch with the exhibits designer, Scott, on the Museum of the Rockies, and they had mentioned that they had a project where they needed help scanning dinosaur fossils in their collections to then 3D print those bones to create a research collection. In that time, basically, I spent half of it down in the basement, 3D printing and scanning fossils, and the other half of it doing education stuff with the public. As a lucky turn of events, I ended up helping to remake an actual dinosaur that will be on display at the Museum of the Rockies in the new exhibit, Cretaceous Crossroads, this summer. Very happy to have had the chance to work with the Rockies to bring it to life.
I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for the Cooperstown Graduate Program. It offered a wide range of classes and opportunities. You were able to focus on museum administration, on museum education, curatorial, exhibits, conservation. Instantly know how to write grants, to help run budgets and build them, to HR issues and education theory and exhibit theory. And I think that I would not have landed where I did if it wasn't for the program.